I joined the Army summer of 1986. I was a split option soldier for the Missouri Army National Guard. I think the United States Army probably saved me from so many different things. Inner city, Kansas City. It literally saved my life. I am eternally grateful to the United States Army and the opportunities that it provided me.
The list of L.B. Galbearth's educational accomplishments, certifications, and commendations is as remarkable for its length as its diversity, which makes the rough start to his post-secondary education all the more surprising.
I'd gotten in trouble at Penn Valley. I was not going to school the fall of '87 when I came back from AIT. I started going to classes at Penn Valley Community College, and I was not focused, and I was not paying attention, and I was spending money, and I was not going to class, and I was not doing my homework. So I left Penn Valley, I think, with about a 1.7, 1.8 GPA, just due to a lack of focus. And a friend of mine named O.B. Austin, we were working at a retirement home, Kingswood Manor, and he said, we need to go to school. So we thought about Missouri Western, and I said, you pick the school and we'll go to college there. And we hopped in his car and he drove us to St. Joe, Missouri, and that's how I got into Missouri Western.
Finding his way to Missouri Western almost on a whim, LB found a new obstacle to his educational destiny in the form of some notoriously tough Griffin professors.
At the time, we called them the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. And Pat McClear, Steve, Dan, and Kepler were the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, which means you pretty much flunk out if you did not pay attention in their classes. I think that the history department that we had at that time, the history and the political science department, was an amazing group of instructors. CNN had just become a big thing with 24-hour news. And my instructors were able to unravel the things that were not being said and the historical backdrop from the decisions that were occurring at that time, from the Tower Commission to the fall of the Berlin Wall. We went through all of the historiography of those things, and I think that prepared me for my career in the military.
The poster child for lifelong learning, LB continued to take on challenging coursework as he progressed through his exemplary military career.
Eventually, I was studying a course for the military, and I had to keep up with some readings on foreign policy and foreign affairs, a habit from my political science days with Dr. Kessler. I had ordered Foreign Policy magazine, and I was going through Foreign Policy magazine, and I was going through The Economist, and a thing came out about Harvard University and some extended classes that they would offer if you would come to campus and sit and study. So I applied, and they accepted me, and I ended up doing 3 different courses at Harvard University. And for those 3 courses, I was awarded a Certificate of Management Excellence. I reached out to Oxford University about the Advanced Management and Leadership Program. I did a 1-hour phone interview with Dr. Lali Jarley, who was the professor that was over the Oxford program. He interviewed me for an hour and said, LB, I'd like for you to come out for the program. So I went to Oxford University and stayed out there for a month and went to class. And you went to class from about 7 in the morning to about 9 at night for the 4 weeks that you were there. And it was amazing. And I told my wife I probably need to go back and get a doctorate degree just for when I retire. I'll need something to do other than have you telling people what to do around the house. I told her I probably need to get a job. So I told her I was going back to school. So I contacted Capella University and re-engaged them and enrolled into the doctoral program. And I worked on that from 2019 to 2024 when I graduated.
With all he has accomplished, it's the professors who fanned his educational flame that stick out in LB's mind.
The people that got me through college are the people that I thought of when I was nominated for this award.
And there is one person in particular who stands out above the rest.
There was another professor who had created writing across the curriculum, who ended up being one of my professors, and she was like, "LB, you need to go to the Center of Academic Support and learn how to write." So they all sent me to the Center for Academic Support to see a tutor. Lo and behold, it was Tony Foster at that time. She started tutoring me. My grades started going up. My teachers were very happy. I was excited to meet her. Ended up marrying her, and she graduated from here, and I graduated from here like 2 years after she did.